again, this is Omega Rider 1, and today we're going to be taking a look at Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Now, I have had fond memories of this show since I was a kid watching it on Toonami. So, when I got the full DVD collection, I thought, why not give it a second look-see and see if I could do a revisited review of it. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the review. The story of G has been fresh in my memory since childhood, and for a good reason. A well-paced blend of shonen, super robot, real robot, and film noir, G tends to please everyone if you know where to look. The goofy superficiality of G belies a deeper message that is very much a part of Gundam's history. Can we end war for good? In G, they address the problem by replacing war with an alternative, but end up causing more damage to the environment and to the livelihood of those still present on Earth. This conflict is central to Master Asia's motivations as a character and how Domon finally comes to the realization that there needs to be reform in the system. Aside from the message that G conveys, the mood throughout is balanced carefully on the edge of serious and goofy, without staying too far on one end of the spectrum, and providing a pleasant blend of the two. Unlike previous Gundam shows, G was far more character-driven in terms of plot progression. Many of the story arcs involved delving deeper into character relations, goals, and aspirations. This would often be the theme of several episodes, with the main characters having to overcome their own weaknesses and fears in an effort to become stronger. To be honest, there really isn't a moment where a character feels out of place or useless, no matter how minor they may be. The only thing I can find at fault is with the show is the lack of a threatening villain. Master Asia does serve this purpose, but after the end of Part 1 of G, he no longer served that purpose due to the fact that Domon and Schwartz outperformed him early on. Though it's possible to say he wasn't a villain after that as well, though it's even harder to excuse the other villains who simply don't do much until very late in the storyline. This does deplete the tension a little bit, but not too much. Probably one of the best 90s Gundam series in terms of animation, you really get a sense of scope and scale in G, with plenty of atmospheric and environmental shots to establish the setting. Much of the film noir influence is seen through the art, as similar techniques of shading and ambience are used to great effect. However, plenty of Gundams are poorly designed, and the amount of recycled footage for the stylized transformation and special attack scenes is a tad staggering, though not even close to Cedar Wing levels. One of the best soundtracks to date, G has amazing BGM tracks, openings, endings, and insert songs. Both opening themes, Flying in the Sky and Trust You Forever, are driving, catchy tunes that get you ready for the episode, while the ending themes, Deeper Than the Ocean and The Eternity in You, are calm, jazzy songs that make you feel good after the episode is over. Every song serves a constant purpose throughout the show, and are just as memorable as the story itself. While the Japanese cast is legendarily strong, the English track has issues in terms of execution and overall direction of the dialogue. While the voices may fit the characters themselves, it's painful at times to listen to the English track, so I'd suggest watching the dubs if you can. However, there's no denying some of the very strong performances in the English dub, like Mark Gatha as Domon Kashu, who to this day is still a mimetic legend in anime. While not perfect as perfect as I remember, G still remains strong. G is a crowd pleaser, taking on multiple styles of anime and doing them extremely well. Despite minor flaws, they don't hamper the overall experience. I give Mobile Fighter G Gundam a 9 out of 10. Well everyone, it's been fun. This is Omega Rider 1, and I'll be seeing you next time.